Hi, patrons. Thank you for joining me today in our very first Patreon exclusive vlog post about the EverQuest Revived or EQR project. I just want to start off by thanking you for your direct support, which is pretty unexpected, surprising, but nonetheless super awesome, super useful. Your direct support makes it possible for me to divert my time away from other things to the EQR project and other ongoing projects, and it makes it possible for me to upload content and share some of the gameplay footage, ideas I have, etc. with those interested. So thanks very much. So in today's vlog post, I want to share with you some pretty cool gameplay footage from the VR version of EQR. So this was motivated by the fact that Unreal makes it really easy to implement VR if you have the equipment. So I have an Oculus Rift S. Works pretty seamlessly with Unreal Engine. So you can just switch gameplay mode to VR, and it gives you a sort of default VR character who's holding a gun. And so that had to be overhauled. I'm still in the process of that to make it more EQ-like and not like looks like you're a stormtrooper, like white plastic armor with like some sort of gun. So that's been pretty challenging. Of course, there's a lot of work ahead, but, and I also don't know how this is going to tie in to sort of a final EQR project, since it's pretty fundamentally different, and you'd have to think about how something like auto attack would work. But it's something to think about. And all that said, just jumping into the game world in full VR is pretty awesome. I've played a lot of VR PC games in the last 2 years. Nothing has really felt like this. It's probably the nostalgia talking, but could be something else to it that I can't really explain. So I hope that by watching this you get a little glimpse of that. And I hope you enjoy. So thanks. Okay, so we're at the zone line between Halas and Everfrost Peaks. It's sort of like a cave area. And you can hear sort of the attenuated sound of the wind outside and a roaring campfire. I want to make those tents kind of fabric cloth physics. That'd be cool. There's some weird stretching of the textures in here, but work in progress. Yep, so that's me in the bottom right. You can see me in real life, in my motions, and then how they reflect in-game. It's a mega scan object there, sort of like ice wall. Pretty sweet. Yeah, the main thing with the VR game character is he is basically a set of arms right now, but they are from original character model that I rigged, gave it like skeleton, and made them move with the position of the VR hand controllers. And it is so cool being in game and like moving your wrist and seeing a character model move his wrist, and with those classic items in hand. I mean, such a cool sensation. And then just looking around in game, and just the sense of scale is larger than life. You really feel immersed. And it's creepy too. I mean, this is a scary kind of game world, I would say. It's dangerous, it's dark, unforgiving, and like I said, it's just the scale of it is kind of immense. So we're hunting down an enemy here. Let's see if this decaying skeleton aggroes from some distance. He should. Okay. Yep, and VR combat is working. And there it goes, yeah. So we have the NPCs creating imprints in the snow, which is awesome. Even when he hits the ground, you see like a puff of snow around him. And then casting spells in VR is so cool. The lighting effects are just really bring it to life. And you've never sort of seen those spell particles up close like that. It's feeling like they're coming out of your hand. It's pretty cool. And now we're being chased. And this was a scary moment, I'm not going to lie. This is pretty genuinely scary, and I can imagine in other places in this game how something like this is going to feel. Especially when, you're not in God mode like I am in this example. You have hit points and you can die, and then you have to go to corpse run. Stakes would be higher, and, this would be pretty scary. That was one of the main sensations I felt from this experience. Is it's just sort of like transports you into a horror game or something. It was totally unexpected. It's kind of a weird emergent property. So now we're zoning into the next zone over. So here we are on Halas now. And as promised, we don't have a forest in the background, we have mountains, which is cool. The water effects. Cool sensation in VR. And I have to apologize for the choppiness. I think it's the recording software. Walking around this NPC character, it's really pretty cool. Felt very three-dimensional. Yeah, and I think I accidentally, tapped him with the mace there, and he reacted, so. And then I decided to just beat on him for a little while here. It's fun. I'd like to figure out a way where I have a whole 3D character model rigged for VR, so it's not just a set of arms and hands. You could be able to look down and see your legs moving as you walk. That'll be one of the upcoming implementations, hopefully. So I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun putting this together, and thank you for your support.